Hello, beautiful person. Here we go again. It's pretty late at night, so I'm going to keep it pretty quick. And yesterday I was talking about healthy aging, and the World Health Organization's definition of healthy aging is actually, I find it kind of pretty depressing. It's basically if you have the ability to walk and talk and think and dress and feed yourself, then that's what they consider healthy aging. And I'm like, okay, that's good, but we want more than that. I don't know what age exactly they're talking about. Maybe when you're 100 years old and just the ability to, feed and dress yourself is a victory. But I'm going to be 58 in a couple of months, and a lot of people that I know are like upper 50s, 60s, even 70s, and hey, early 80s. We are, or why not late 80s? Let's go. We want to do more than that. We want to walk, we want to talk, we want to dance, we want to work out, we want to enjoy life, we want to spend time with our families, we want to travel, all the things that we want to do. So we have a lot at stake because, we're just not going to go quiet into that good night. And I'm not even really a baby boomer, so there you go. There's a whole bunch of us who want to be healthy for as long as possible and vital and dancing, not just walking, but dancing and running and lifting weights and doing all the things. So here's the question: how are we going to do that? That's the question. So I did a little research, as usual, I like to do that. And I found a whole bunch of things, and it's probably not going to surprise you because it's the things that are generally, we're told, are going to help us be healthier. But especially when you're looking at healthy aging, it becomes especially crucial. So, excuse me, I'm just going to be looking here on the side where I wrote it down. Okay, so the number one thing for healthy aging is to reduce the inflammation in your body. Because, there's been a lot of research that shows that a lot of all those chronic diseases, my mother died from the side effects of diabetes. That's a, type 2 adult onset, completely preventable. And so when this is like a classic example of what it is that we need to do to stay healthy and not, die at the age of 69 and never get to see our grandchildren grow up. So reduce inflammation. And the number one way to reduce inflammation is not to pop anti-inflammatories, because you know what? Your body is actually not suffering from a lack of Advil, okay? This is not, seriously, you are not suffering from Advil deprivation. What you might be suffering from is inflammation in your body, which is caused by eating crap, just to be kind of clear. So when I go back so where I can see what's going on here. Okay. So the number one thing is to reduce inflammation. Now, that can be really hard if you have decades of inflammation in your body. I've had an autoimmune disease since I was 25 years old, which is a really long time ago. So for me, reducing inflammation has been, a process, but it can be done. I've been working with my amazing nutritionist, Candice Chackey, and I just cannot say enough wonderful things about her. Oh, hi, Lil. I hope you're enjoying, are you in Palm Springs? Hope you're enjoying it. So where was I? Oh yeah, reducing inflammation. The number one thing is to reduce inflammation. And you can do this by talking to a holistic nutritionist who can tell you what it is that you need to eat. And they're going to take like a history and find out what it is that your particular issue is. If your knees hurt, if your back hurts, if your gut hurts, so many things. And a good holistic nutritionist can help you reduce inflammation and reduce the pain without dosing yourself up with all sorts of toxic meds. So that's number one. Number two, let me just peek at my notes here. Okay, number two is sleep. And I know that this is a problem. A lot of us, our hormones are not what they used to be. We wake up at 4 a.m. We can't go back to sleep. Adaptogens will help. So again, a good nutritionist is going to help you figure out what kind of supplements to take, maybe stop eating earlier in the evening, maybe have what they call a bedtime belly buster before you go to bed, which is some extra protein, lots of possibilities. And the important thing is to try and make sure that you get enough sleep, because that's when your body makes growth hormone, even when you're older. Hey, Brenda, that's when your body is going to make more growth hormone and to repair the damage that's been done along the way. So number one was reduce inflammation. Number two was get enough sleep, which means put away the screens at a decent hour, which I'm going to do too. I promise. And then number three, I mean, I found more, but I just want to talk about three tonight. Number three is drink more water. I don't care how much water you think you're drinking. Cheers, drink more. We are extremely fortunate, those of us who live in Western countries, that we have clean, safe water, for the most part, if it doesn't have lead in it, coming out of our taps. I have this beautiful glass bottle, and I fill it with water at least twice a day, so it's a liter. But there's also tea and other things that I drink, so I'm trying to hit 3.5 to 4 liters a day. It's not easy. It's a lot of peeing. But the point is that most of us are kind of chronically dehydrated. And if you really want to do your body good, then put a little pink Himalayan salt in your water. Those are the best electrolytes you're going to find. So just to reiterate those 3 points: reduce inflammation, talk to a nutritionist, get enough sleep. Again, if you have issues with insomnia, talk with a good nutritionist. Number 3, drink more water. Okay, we are all chronically dehydrated, and it really affects everything in our body. And you're just going to, even your skin is going to get more wrinkled if you're dehydrated. And who wants that? Okay, I do have more red points here. So if you would like my whole list of tips for healthy aging, then just drop me a message and I'll be happy to send it to you. And yeah, that's it for now. Have a good night. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon.